Hi, welcome to Running with BM. My name is Brian. I'm here today to talk to you about the stinky running clothes situation. Remember last week when you're out running with a group and there was a horrible smell coming from somewhere? That smell might have actually been you. I want to tell you today about my recipe for getting the funk out of your running and exercise clothes. It's a very simple recipe. I'm going to give it to you today. See the shirt I'm wearing today? Well, I was wearing it last week during a video that I was doing as an update to my training videos. And after wearing it for about 10 minutes, I could not stand the smell of it. But I did soldier through, continued to wear it because I had done a little bit of work in it and I didn't want to lose the work and ruin the continuity. But the smell was horrible. It was a freshly laundered shirt. The problem is that once the stink gets in the shirt, maybe it's been sitting with sweat on it for a couple days. It does happen. Come on, we all throw them in our laundry basket, forget about them, don't feel like doing hand wash, don't feel like, who wants to wash like one shirt and one pair of shorts? It just doesn't work. But also, the fact is that laundry detergent locks some of the smell into the fabric. It just happens. So I decided it was time to get the funk out of this shirt. So what I did was I put it through my process that I've come up with over time. And I can report to you that at this time, no smell. I've done a run in this today. I've been wearing it all day. It's a little bit hot. It's a little bit muggy. Shirt is working out good for me so far. I could report that there is no smell coming from this shirt right now. So I'll be honest, in the past, I've thrown away some clothing just because the smell was too bad. No amount of laundering could get to it. So I started doing a lot more research to try to figure out how do you get rid of the smell? What kind of things will really help to get rid of it? So just over time and doing the experimentation, I've come up with a very simple way to help you unlock the smell, get rid of the smell. You almost don't have to do anything. But you just need a few simple ingredients. So before you throw away your favorite shirt, favorite shorts, whatever pieces of clothing that you might be considering throwing away just because it just smells too bad, try this out. You only need 3 ingredients and 1 piece of equipment, really. A 5-gallon bucket, 30% vinegar, Borax or a laundry booster of some type, and laundry detergent. And basically, you're going to put all these ingredients together. You're going to let it soak for a little while. You're going to go out and you're going to agitate it every once in a while. You can leave it overnight if you want, but just try to agitate it like maybe 3 to 4 times over 3 to 4 hours. And then what I personally do is I'll throw it into the washer and do like a rinse spin cycle. That seems to like be pretty economical, and I'm not really wasting all that much water, because if I just had to rinse them out in the sink and squeeze them, I think I'm going to waste about as much water as I would just running it through like a 19-minute cycle on my washer. But if you don't have a washer that only has a spin and rinse cycle, you can hand wash them and wring them and just hang them out on a clothesline to dry. That's all I do. It's very simple. Doesn't take any amount of time or effort. I've forgotten these clothes, especially like my running backpack. I've left them overnight and just continued the process the next day. No problem. So I have a little video. I'll show you exactly what I do. Help you save some money, and please continue to tune in. Alright, here's my recipe for getting the dirty stink out of my running clothes and exercise clothes. This is the smell that has accumulated over time, and it's just unbearable even after they've been laundered. Measurements aren't exact, but I'll try to estimate exactly how much I'm putting in. Alright, start with a 5-gallon bucket. Lowe's, a couple dollars on a 5-gallon bucket. Put in probably about a tablespoon or more of borax, then about a quarter cup of 30% vinegar. You can use any type of vinegar, it'll always help, but the 30% really is extremely helpful. Then we're going to take a little bit of detergent. I think just about anything will work. This is Woolite. I only do about a half of the recommended called for a normal laundering. This is, again, this is the Woolite brand, but it is for washing. You could probably use Woolite for your hand that you would use for regular hand washing, whichever. Next thing you need to do is, because of the high concentrate of vinegar, going to go ahead and start to fill it up with water. Usually cold water is perfectly fine. No need to put hot water in. We'll go ahead and fill that up to about maybe 3/4 of the way, and then we'll add in our clothes and agitate them a little bit, and then we're just going to let them sit. Agitate them every hour or so. Try to let it sit for about 3-4 hours. You can let it sit overnight. Alright, now we add in our clothing. I have the hats, a vest, everything in here. The dirtier and the stinker, no problem usually. So just go ahead and agitate it a little bit and just let it sit now. After 3 or 4 hours of sitting in that solution, come over to the washing machine, and what I do is I go ahead and put it on rinse and spin. It's 19 minutes. This is a water saver, so I'm not really wasting water. I'd waste just as much water if I were to rinse them by hand. I feel that this is very economical, and there's not a lot of water waste by running it through this cycle. Rinse, spin, and then hang dry, and you're ready to go. Delicates are fine. Everything comes out smelling pretty good. Sometimes there is a little bit of residue vinegar smell afterward, but not often. It usually dissipates over time. Get the funk out of my clothes, you stink.